Hello, hello. How is everybody? Yeah, this is what we're going to be working on today. Today is going to be all about your YouTube channel direction. And this is what we're going to look into. But let me just say hi to some of you here. Hey, Cami, good to see you. Hey, Stefana, good to see you. Yes. I'm back. Good to be back. It's beautiful weather outside. Good to see you, Cami. How is your membership doing? Looking forward to seeing it. So good. Yes. My doorman took care of my plants and he did a great job. He was very nervous because it's the whole undertaking. It's not that you can ask somebody to like water your plants. No, there's a schedule and everything, but he got paid well for it. it's not an easy task. But so yeah, I was very happy. Thanks for noticing. So today, guys, great session because this is where everything starts, right? Our YouTube channel direction. So this session was inspired by some of the lovely members at what I've been noticing kind of. By the way, we are at close to 300 members in YouTube Income Vault. So that's incredible. Just, if you are a member, thank you so much. If you're not, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful. So when I check what's, what are the bottlenecks or why you're signing up for YouTube Income Vault, what you want to achieve. Now that I'm seeing members who have big audiences, and I'm talking, over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And yet they're like, Anna, I need help. Because big audience, it's, when we think about it, it's such a dream, right? But like it doesn't finish there. We need to have a plan and a strategy what to do with that big audience. And also, have we been attracting the right audience? Okay, so this is where the YouTube channel direction is coming in, because I don't want you to come to me with 100,000 subscribers and tell me that you're not making money, or tell me that you're making $2,000 a month from AdSense. This is not enough to reward your sweat of posting videos and building such a beautiful audience, okay? So what we need is we need an aligned audience. So I want to, thank you. I want to come straight to our graphic here, because I think this is going to help you kind of understand where YouTube fits into our whole business ecosystem, okay? So why is YouTube channel direction so important? Because as you could see, you're in phase 1. So you're in the YouTube strategic content, the discovery hub, okay? So people are discovering you through your videos. Well, some people also will be watching your videos to decide if they want to hire you. Also, sometimes the videos will be answers to people's queries in ChatGPT and Notebook LM, and all the AI tools have now YouTube function that spits out the correct YouTube video as answers to our queries. So if this is going to be one of your videos, you want the correct video to show up, because this is the thing. From the Discovery Hub here, YouTube helps us being discovered, right? We also then have a conversion ecosystem, how we have stages of conversion. And what I'm seeing here, and I even got a question in the YouTube Income Vault, like, Anna, can I just sell here in the YouTube Discovery Hub? You can. If your videos are aligned, but not everybody will be ready because they just discovered you. So you could try it, Why not? Maybe YouTube will do enough warming up. Totally fine. But then if you're not seeing sales right away, think of it that you are just doing the Discovery Hub first. And then you need to put this audience through the conversion ecosystem. And so what happens is often people with these big audiences, they just like circle in this Discovery Hub and like just like dance around, coast, and worry about consistency, and they never get out of the Discovery Hub. They never think of their conversion mechanism, conversion ecosystem. Okay, I want you to change that. If this is you, I want you to change it. I want you to think of conversions right away. Okay, people discovered you. What is their next step? What do you want them to do? Yes, you want them to watch more of your videos. That is great. But ultimately, you want to put them through a conversion ecosystem, put them through the funnel that leads to a sale. So this is just an example of a conversion ecosystem that's been working really, really well for me. Okay, I have it set up, and I do tweak it still because that's what it's all about. But I have great conversions because I offer something for free, something that's really valuable. Then they have a 5 email sequence. And in this 5 email sequence, 2 of them talk about the bonus that they're going to get if they join YouTube Income Vault. And then it leads to YouTube Income Vault, right? But often that is not enough. Some people, this is not the right time for them. We should not be discounting that like, oh yeah, it's wrong leads, like bad leads or something, poor quality leads. Sometimes people say it's poor quality leads. Well, maybe you have a poor quality marketing and messaging angles. Maybe they need a bit more convincing because you haven't done the warming up. Okay. So sometimes this funnel is not enough, right? And what we need after the lead magnet, after the automated email sequence that leads to an offer, maybe you need to give them some breathing room because it may not be the right time for them. If they are moving, if they are on vacation, on a cross-country trip, or any other life events, they don't want to join a membership. They don't want to buy. This is really not the right time. Sometimes it's an objection of people saying this is not the right time, but sometimes it's really not the right time for them. So, keep warming them up in your emails and also post videos, because once people watch your video, they don't even have to be subscribed to see your other videos on home pages. This is a very important thing right now, guys. Do not think that your subscribers, that this is it. No, YouTube gives us impressions to non-subscribers a lot. And so maybe you even heard, for those of you who are live right now, and thank you so much for your beautiful energy, let's just say in the comments, do you sometimes watch somebody's videos over and over, but you're not subscribed? Just say yes. Because I could definitely tell you, I am not subscribed to a bunch of people and watch their videos because they show up sometimes on my homepage and stuff. Just say yes. Yeah. Yes, Kemi, of course. Hi. Right? Hi, Kara. Good to see you, lovely. Possibly. Okay, yeah, possibly. This is okay. Kara says not usually. But let me just say, sometimes you see a video on your homepage and then you watch it and then you see a video on the homepage again, and it will take you a few videos to subscribe. Okay? So YouTube, these people who didn't buy here, in after the lead magnet and after 5 email sequence, these people will be still watching my videos. Maybe they're live here, right? They may be live here, and they may listen and they say, "Whoa, what? I need to be more strategic about emails." Oh, I remember she sent. They may not even remember that I sent the emails. Maybe they didn't even open, or they were just too busy for those five emails, right? Yeah. So when we are consistent with our videos, we keep warming up that audience that is already on our list. So they are getting our YouTube videos if they watch, and they're also getting our other nurture emails. Okay. Then what can we do? What can we do with those leads? Ideally, you want to have a launch. Okay. Every month right now in 2026, this is my big resolution, and I'm doing it. It's month 3 right now. Every month I release a kickstart or a YouTube arena. Right now we have March YouTube arena. Some of you lovely members are in the March YouTube arena. So I have a very quick, I can say, lazy launch. And I have it for my lovely members in the vault and for my email list. And guess what? People who watched my video, who signed up to the freebie, who got the 5 emails, who didn't sign up to the vault, sometimes they are in the arena. Actually, right here, I think Kara, I have you here. Kara is a lovely example. Kara is not, I believe, is not a member of YouTube Income Vault, but she decided to join YouTube Arena. Maybe she just said, Anna, this is maybe not for me. Membership is not for me, but I want a 4-week cohort, right? So you have in your audience people just like Kara who just don't want what you offer, but she wants just something else, right? So I created this for my entire list. You don't have to be a member. This is a different offer. So exactly, right? So let's, and sometimes I like being my own example and watching my own behavior of like, this is not the right time. This is not like, it's funny how we like catch ourselves sometimes, right? So it's not that had I just stopped on the membership, I would be like, that's it, but then I have other offers, and this is super, super important to think of the YouTube funnel as one of the funnels, the Discovery Hub. So what does the channel direction have to do with all this? This is just to tell you guys how aligned all this has to be. Lovely members, some of the new members came to the membership, and I have this question, and I love a lot of people are answering this question. I have a lot of messages in my school inbox, because when you join, you have a question like, do you already have a channel? And if not, why don't you have a channel and all that? And sometimes people say, I just don't know what to post. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how to post? What is your business, right? Of course, I'm not going to say it, but like, there is no guessing game here. What's your business? Okay. What are your offers? What are your future offers? Post about that. No need to go off the path and wondering whether you should be posting other videos than videos connected to your business. Okay. So very quick exercise prompt for you. You don't have to have a, official prompt with a prompt playbook that we have in the membership. Just have this prompt. This is my expertise and all this. What are some of the videos I could make? Right? All this has to be connected. All this has to be connected. So if you're not quite sure, I have this another exercise that I have is like, buyer personas. Figure out who is buying, who is a possibility, who are possible buyers, right? Figure it out, and then what are their roadmaps. I mean, this is the whole process we go through. And then your content should be connected to this. Okay, no guessing about any other topics. Like, you could have a lot of interests, you could be inspired by this, but always think, am I building my audience around this? Is it going to lead to a sale? I could make a video about my plants. I'm so inspired. No, I am not going to be doing it. This is not my business, and I don't make videos as a hobby. I make videos as part of my business, part of the ecosystem, part of the discovery hub. I don't want to discover people who are into plants, because I'm not gonna build a plant membership. Although some of my friends told me to do that. They're like, you have some secrets. I mean, if you ever have a community about that, let us know. I'm like, come on. No, but being serious is, make sure this is all related. Okay, so now channel direction. Think of a straight path. Like, really close your eyes and just think of like a path in the forest, where you're like walking through that path and you're just walking. And then there are totally different paths that you could take, but you want to get to your destination. You don't want to wander around for too long. That could be fun, right? But like, if you want to be efficient, if you want to make money, if you want to build a business, stay on that path. Don't get distracted. Don't think that now you're going to be making videos about new AI tools. Are you in the AI automation business? My AI tool video could only be if that AI tool helps YouTube workflow. I am not going to be making discover this new AI tool. This is so great. Look, I am not in the business of YouTube, of AI automation, right? Need to stay on topic, YouTube growth and growing your business. If that relates, that is good. So ideally, channel direction could be should have one word, or like one keyword, a long tail keyword. All right, so we talked about it in the YouTube arena, and some of the keywords that showed up were autoimmune wellness. We have a beautiful member who is going to start her membership, so autoimmune wellness. We have investing for women in retirement. I have, YouTube growth for business. So this is our channel direction. That's our North Star. This is what, my discovery stage looks like. This is what my lead magnet is. What is my lead magnet? Your first 30 days on YouTube. Okay. This is my email sequence. Hey, did you download your first, this and that? I actually have a bonus for you. What is my bonus for signing up? I have two bonuses. One, I believe, is, what is the bonus? One is the YouTube prompt playbook. The other one is my talk from a summit all about YouTube monetization. So YouTube, okay? And then the offer, one of the offers is YouTube Income Vault. Again, very straightforward, right? Very, very straightforward. So, are there any questions? Do you have any questions about the channel direction and how it should be a part of your ecosystem? Are you clear about that? Okay, you guys shy. No questions here. If you do have questions, just put them in. We are going to get to pre-submitted questions, and then we're going to come back to this diagram if we want to. Maybe somebody wants to let me know what your lead magnet, if you have an automated, like, where are you here? Are you on the YouTube, on the Discovery Hub? Are you creating the lead magnet? That's Are you doing the email sequence, the offer? Do you have it all? What are you working on from that diagram? Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. So this diagram, I decided to share it because I really want to show you that YouTube is just a part of the whole ecosystem. But what people do, they just think that's it. And they just coast here on their YouTube channels. They ask me how are their views, how many subscribers they have, and they keep talking about their Discovery Hub stage entire time. I'm like, time to get out. Time to stop obsessing over these things and put some lead magnet and put these people into the conversion ecosystem. Why are you just coasting in that Discovery Hub stage, right? So, okay, I'm building out the lead magnet, creating it. I have the name and the outline. I just want to clean it up and make it pretty. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Stefana, just make sure that besides making it pretty, you have the converting page, right? Super simple landing page. Do you want it or not? With a mock-up that shows it clearly, focusing on the transformation, because right away, your job is going to be measuring the page views of that lead magnet to see if this should be the beginning of the funnel or not. If the lead magnet is another thing, this stage, what I notice, people neglect it. They're like, oh, my freebie. I made it my friend. I think I have I have it somewhere there. Yeah, I have my freebie. What is that freebie? It is a very important step. I met people who drive traffic to the freebie that nobody wants. And then they tell me that they have no sales. Well, it's because you're not greeting them properly with an aligned freebie, okay? Yes, okay. Emails going, all right. Yeah, super easy. The landing page ideally should be just everything above the scroll. Nothing below. No introduction of yourself, nothing yet. This is people in the Discovery Hub. They don't care yet. They care about getting their freebie. Okay? So, definitely. Yes. Well, this is good that you're aware of this. This is perfect, Stefana. You see, this is perfect that you are aware of it, and then you are humble enough to admit it. Some people just won't admit it, and they just don't grow their lists. Okay, so they haven't been converting. If you have a freebie that has not been converting, it's probably the messaging angle. So go back to the drawing board and ask yourself, what is your audience typing into searches? What are the issues that they want answers to? What are their words that you could use? Okay. And use those. No, not the entire sales landing page. No. What converts is just a freebie. They're just signing up for a freebie, right? Okay. So I have questions here. Hi, Martina. Good to see you. I love your live energy. I'm glad you joined again. Yeah. So you're finishing a 12-week program for art students. It's called Art Identity Mastery. It's about finding one artistic voice, okay? And so the question is, now you're finishing the 12-week program that you were leading for your students. What were the minuscule things that you think they had issues with? That's a perfect way. Martina, you're doing it perfectly. You see, she's been right there with her students, with her clients. It's such a perfect way to actually do it, because she knows. I can't tell you, right? We have to listen to them. So you have no lead magnet. Okay. Compass, direction of their, no. We need something juicy and we need something sexy. Do your art students want to sell their art? Do they want to sell? Because we need to stop the scroll of cold people. And we are going to be, yes, they want to sell. Sell your art. It's okay if they are not there yet, but this is what they want, right? That's the transformation that they want. So what are some of the lead magnets that, I am not in the business, so it's very hard for me to come up with things that they say, but they want to sell their art. So 101 ways to sell your art, or pricing your art. These are very juicy topics. So everybody, now let's learn from this example from Martina. She told me direction, compass, sales. See, what do you think I want a direction compass as when I'm an artist? Of course, I know that I need it, but I want sales. I want a sexy thing. So if a stranger is on my feed, I do not want to hear about any direction or compass. I find it like, oh my God, like, things that we have to do basically. But then it's like, imagine you are an author, right? What do authors want? Write your book. No, I don't want to write a book, but I want to be published. So if you are aiming at authors, I don't know if there are any people who, maybe there are in the membership, I'm losing track of it. If you are targeting authors, your freebie should have a picture of an author with a stack of books and people lining up. That's what authors want. Authors don't want to write a book. Authors want to be signing their books in Barnes & Noble. Guys, you see the logic here? You see the sexiness? Martina, what can you take from there? What kind of dream are you going to have in your lead magnet? Are you going, maybe, I don't know if they're there at the exhibit, showing, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so this is the thing. We want to sign books at Barnes & Noble. We do not want to write books. But obviously, what has to happen before we sign books? We have to write it. But do we want a stranger to tell us that? No, we want a stranger to tell us, listen, you're like a step away or something, right? Exactly. What do they want? What is the dream? And let's make it simple. Make it simple. Oh my goodness, today with a client, he had such a complicated language. I was like, this is like the most boring business book I've ever heard. Like, dumb it down. Not even dumb it down. Just speak like a regular human at a happy hour. You don't even have to dumb it down. Okay. So webinar I did 13 years ago was like 5 keys to nervous system healing, from trauma patterns to triumph in life. Yeah, I mean, if there are different ways right now, so the shell can be similar, but then you have, you've perfected your mechanism right now. I mean, who knows, right? Who do you want to attract and what do you want them to? Does it tie? Again, there's another thing. The lead magnet has to tie to your offers later. Okay. So think of, because you can get a lot of people sign up for this free webinar, which is kind of like a lead magnet, but are they your potential clients? right? So I will get, right now I'm a speaker at the summit. My talk is about soulful sales on YouTube. My lead magnet is my roadmap. Am I getting potential clients for the vault? Absolutely. My talk is selling on YouTube, soulful sales. I'm attracting business owners. My talk is not, get monetized in 30 days. Okay. All right. Yeah. So whoever you want to attract, have that language, right? But always know that you will have this the path in the forest that has to be like connected. So for you, Stefana, like you're going to be on the verge of therapy here. You on the verge of therapy. People with trauma, they will see trauma, they're like, okay, they may need to. So what else will lead after that webinar? What are the offers, and are the offers connected? Okay. Yeah. Yes. The reason why, I don't know, how did it do? First of all, how did it do? The nervous system healing for women entrepreneurs 40 over. Right now, guys, anybody live, what do you guys think about nervous system healing for women entrepreneurs 40 over? What do you think about this freebie? Because we still have to, now this is very important. We have to sell the freebie. Not, people don't want free stuff. It's not 2009 anymore. Like, we have to sell the freebie now. You got clients from it. That's all we need to know. If you got clients from it, that's it. Sounds complicated. Okay. All right. The webinar was okay. If it's working, it's working. Don't touch it. Don't listen to us, Possibly too vague. Okay? Possibly too vague. So, first of all, Stefana, see if it's working. Don't listen to us if it's not. But the possibly too vague, I a little bit agree, because what I want is I want to see myself in it. The nervous system, I don't know if I need it. I don't know if I need it. I don't know. I mean, you may say that everybody needs it, but I am not aware of it. But if you tell me something like, hey, do you sometimes react? Are you more reactive than you want to be? I'm like, ooh, what? I've got my ears. It's because of your nervous system. Or do you wake up at 3 a.m. and can't sleep till 5? I'm sorry, what? Like, you're going to get my attention. So these problems, maybe try to tackle these problems a bit in your freebie. Or, like, I don't know if these problems are even related, but I'll give you some of the problems that I've heard, right? Like afternoon energy slump. Do you feel you need another coffee at 3 p.m. or are you falling asleep at your desk at 3 p.m.? Or, so instead of nervous system regulation, what does it cause? And what am I what is happening here in my life? Why is it affecting me? Because I don't know if I need a nervous system regulation. Actually, somebody at the arena call, somebody said that some people don't need a regulation or something. She had a very interesting point. Like, we sometimes don't know what we actually need, right? Yeah. One very important thing, guys, the bar right now, I'm even going to show, you can't even see, it's that high. It's so high. We cannot use boring words anymore. They will not work. Burnout will not work. It's done, overdone, overused. You can try, but just be aware that it's just, we've seen it. We've seen it. Yeah. Kara, that was you. They need activation rather than calming. That was you. Oh my God. Yeah. So they need activation rather than calming. Yeah. To calm your nervous system. Maybe you need to activate your nervous system. That was like, it was very interesting. So Kara, for example, with this sentence, right, that like really grabbed my attention. So sometimes you need activation of your nervous system, then you need calming. It's good and it's excellent for your YouTube video. I don't know if it would stop the scroll because it requires a bit too much thinking. But in a YouTube video, I'm like, who is this woman? Wait a second. Can I binge watch her videos? So you see, I'm a little bit warmed up. Then I will listen and I will binge watch your videos because I like the mechanism. But get me in with something, as we talked about yesterday. So funny. Alrighty. So, yes, exactly. So, but summing up, if you have something that's been working, do not touch it because just get more clients. But Savannah, sometimes it's working because they just know, like, and trust you. But is it going to be working with cold people? So that's another story. Questions now. Please put your questions in the comments. As you could tell, I'm super passionate about this topic. I'm a business coach at heart. Like, I've been optimizing, strategizing businesses for many, many years. YouTube is a part of my ecosystem, right? And I teach how to get audience on YouTube. But this is just the discovery. We need the conversion ecosystem with it. People who just like, oh, I'm a YouTube coach, like they're just teaching people how to coast in the discovery hub instead of just like, looking further. So we're gonna look into the pre-submitted questions. And also I'm just gonna take your live questions. So, 1 second, just gonna do it here. Removing this and okay. So this is our session here. Those of you who are not aware, this is YouTube Income Vault. We have those threads every week, and this is where you can submit questions. So the membership is getting a little bit big now, so I may overlook your questions if they're just like sprinkled, right? There is a thread for YouTube Arena members. There's a thread for these lives, and so put your questions in the thread so that they're not overlooked, unless you want a community input. Now, this is a little trick. And now this is Catherine, who is in the arena, asked a question there, and she's asking a question here. Why not, right? She's just like on a roll and wants to do this. So I'm just gonna, Catherine, answering at 0:42. And so I hope you could see it. Yeah, you could see it. So, and then if you're live, put your question here and I will just kind of alternate. So I am debating on whether to start my channel under the name of my membership or under my own name. I'm a multi-passionate creator and I'm worried about starting under my own name and then pivoting, but also feel like I will get lost if I start on a specific channel and then pivoting to just another one. Catherine, my recommendation will be always to start your channel under your name. Guys, I cannot recommend this enough. And I know some of you here have brands and you don't want to be I have this endless debate with my brother, who is a business owner as well, and he just like will not do a personal brand ever, like ever. He just started a cybersecurity business, and it's not under his name again. And I'm like, why? He's just like the opposite of me, basically. Just doesn't want to be known for his name ever. And yeah, so like it can work to have under your membership name, which is, membership about learning, but then you're really limiting yourself. You really don't know if you're going to be growing the learning membership. Maybe once you start it, the membership will evolve and you will, we talked with you about second brain, kind of. So maybe you're going to evolve to I don't know, I can't predict. I'm not telling you to evolve to second brain all of a sudden, but like maybe you're going to be talking, instead of learning, more like a retrieval membership, or more like a fast learning. So you may change the angle of your membership. So I would not create your channel based on that, because the name can change. And even so, YouTube will stay with you, but the offers that you have under YouTube umbrella can, will evolve, will change. You will also have different things. So this is why I would not create a YouTube channel, YouTube Income Vault, because YouTube is just one of the ways to get traffic to our offers. But I'm a business coach. I don't have just YouTube working for me. I have my email list, my Instagram account, LinkedIn, all that is just like working for me. I may have a different focus. I'm not focusing on LinkedIn, but like my email and all that. So I don't want to limit myself with just, YouTube Income Vault. So Catherine, I would really suggest that you start your YouTube channel under your name, if it's available, under your name, and then have a membership as one of your offers. And maybe you're going to create other offers for people like Kara in your life, who are not going to be members, but who will buy from you. Okay. So, yeah. So that would be my answer about creating a channel. But guys, if you have a channel and you have a brand, I mean, there are so many big brands that have YouTube channels under their brands. So you could do it too, but this would be my recommendation. Build your personal brand. Another thing is, it's all getting indexed. You want to be known for your name, because, what if you want to offer consulting one day, at a high enough price that will interest you. So you want to build the reputation under your name. And yeah. So, all right. So Stefana, here you go. Finally clear about my direction. Okay, so it's 0:46. And going through the 5-day channel setup again, beautiful. I'm so glad that you're, doing it. It's all about clarity, right? If you need to go through it again, you'll do it again. I have a question about sequences of flow. I have 5 key areas I talk about in my signature program. Would you say avoid going into specifics? Or is it okay to build the video content as breadcrumbs towards the whole body of work, or pieces of education that I can share that are useful in moments, still aligned with my niche topic, nervous system healing for women entrepreneurs? Love this question. Okay, guys, so the question is, should I avoid getting into specifics? Stefana, don't avoid anything. Just share everything you know. Don't worry about people knowing too much, not wanting to sign up. What happens actually, interestingly enough, people who watch our YouTube content, you can tell them everything, and then they will still sign up. They will still sign up, because I'm sure with all of us, like, you are going through the setup channel again, setup channel again, right? So imagine if So you need to go through it again, just like your clients who will want to hear this again, but in a more structured way. They know really well the difference between free content and paid content. There are so many good videos on my YouTube channel, and yet they're not organized the way they are in the membership. And yet people who are my audience will not be really guided step by step, just like my lovely members are. I mean, you could show up and ask questions, but you will have to do a lot of Frankensteining, a lot of piecing together. Like the audience, you will have the audience who will be piecing together and will be just coasting. And then you will have the audience who will want to pay you, be like, you know what, enough of this piecing together. Like I've learned, but I haven't done anything. Like usually people don't sign up for content, they sign up for proximity to you, taking action, momentum. So share everything you know. That's my motto. Teach everything you know. Okay, Stefana, is that the same question here? No. This can be your niche. This can be your niche. But then, your videos, this can be your broad, like YouTube growth. Is this too broad? No, it's not too broad as the direction, but what about your freebie? I would want your freebie to be a little bit more targeted, right? So it's not too broad. It's the direction, guys. It is broad, but then your focus inside your channel buckets, that is going to be around your avatar's problems. Okay, so broad, but your focus within the channel will be into more specific things. Great question. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, this was about the question. Now we have Morag. Direction is an interesting one, as my channel is a joint endeavor with my husband. How easy it is to alter your channel's direction once you've got going. At the moment, I'm getting deciding my first 3 video topics, and I know the algorithm will constantly scan it, so I shouldn't set the course for our whole future. I get it. Well, this is the thing, Morag. This is a great question. So basically, imagery and mine is words, but it's still AI, right? It is still under umbrella of AI. So you can also have helping people use AI can be an umbrella, and then to have a consistent brand and consistent communication. And then you can also show the tools that make it more efficient. What do they need to have in their business life? So, it all depends on what will be your focus. Are you going to help them be more efficient? Are you going to help them, monetize? What problems are you solving? Because you're telling me about your specialty, right? Imagery and words with AI. But what problem are you actually solving? Because I'm seeing here helping people use AI in a consistent way for brands on business communication. It's very broad. You're not going to stop the scroll by saying, listen, you're going to have your brand consistent and business communication. we need to dive deeper into how this AI is going to help me in my business. You are into words. So does it mean that I'll be able to batch my content and it will be aligned with my buyer personas and my buyers, and I will be creating content that's in line with my offers? It's one of the ways, right? Now, imagery. Does it mean that my sales pages will be converting better with the images? Are you going to show me how to have stunning themed sales pages for my offers? And will that help conversions? Are you going to show me how to create mock-ups for my business so that I can show my digital products in a very enticing way? You see, like I have to say, I want this. Ooh, I want a themed sales page. I want this. Or I want to have mock-ups with all these beautiful things. Maybe you're going to have mock-ups with things that will be moving and all the GIFs and stuff. The bar is high, but you got this. You totally got this. And your first 3 videos, tutorials of like maybe something about Canva, maybe something that they can recreate, you know, and do kind of quickly. Maybe, you know, what kind of tools are you using? I know right now Notebook LM is all the rage. Can you show, or Nano Banana? You know, you could be on a thumbnail like this, from this to this, and showing like the mock-up, you know? Yeah, so, or ads even. Any questions here from you guys? I hope that was helpful. Okay. So no questions from you here live, no problem. If you have a question, just let me know. If not, I'm going to the second one that's pre-submitted. Not second one, another one. Mini community question. Hi, Stu. I'm tagging you here. Good to see you. Always good to see you. So this may be very well covered in your Kickstarter, but I thought I asked beforehand, no problem. Thinking about the $7 school as proof of concept. We have almost 40 people on the wait list set up on website. Everything can be delivered through the website, but school would be better for growth and engagement. Once open, we want to then close in 47 hours and work with the members on the beta program. So set up another waitlist for the future members at a higher price. Problem is, we want to do this all on a $9 hobby plan. Is it doable? Stu, that's totally doable. Absolutely. So hobby plan on school is totally doable. If you already have 40 people on the wait list, you know, everything can be delivered. Everything can be delivered in school on a hobby plan. You can have it all delivered on school. And yeah, you could close it in 48 hours. You could just say, you know, you could just say in the description, put yourself on a wait list. The membership will be opening soon, right? Yeah, you could totally do it on a hobby plan. The things that are in the pro plan, it's $99 a month, is basically the pixel, the first DM, and more analytics, and also school takes 10% instead of like 3% from your signups. But other than that, you could start on a hobby plan, and don't worry. Another thing is you cannot have a custom name, but nobody really cares. Everybody clicks on links instead of going to custom name, right? Although I'm really happy I got Vault as custom he. Yeah, start on a hobby plan, and then you can always upgrade to a pro plan if you need that. But maybe you don't even need it. Okay. Yeah, this is the thing, guys. I'm the one who has to stop myself often because I'm like, ooh, I need it for business. I need it for business. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need a pro plan. You just start, right? Ooh, I need this tool for business. No, just keep it lean. Because it's tough out there with all the expenses and stuff. It's crazy. All right, so this is the end of the pre-submitted questions. Now I think I got this. We got a beautiful win in the vault. Lisa got her a viral video. I believe right now it's at 30,000 views. It's incredible. Good for Lisa. I mean, she's so sweet. She's thanking me, but this is all you, Lisa. She got this outlier on her channel, and imagine, small channel, and you just got like a video that gets 30,000 views. So everything is just like, more subscribers, more watch time. I think she's going to be monetized very soon, monetized by YouTube. But then she's also growing her, email lists and everything. That's why it is so important to optimize your channel, guys. You see, Stefana is going through the channel setup and optimization, which is very smart, because look what's going to happen. If one day she's like, one day she's like Lisa and gets a 30,000 view video, you want to have your channel optimized to get those leads, get those email addresses, right? So seriously, sit with it a bit. Go back and forth with ChatGPT, and don't get discouraged that this clarity work can take a bit. And also, you can start with something just like, that question, and you could always change the direction a bit. Okay, so Stefana, you're not committing to the nervous system. You could start with that, but if you're holistic lifestyle coaching, the nervous system is under that umbrella. So if you don't like that content pillar, you can make a few videos about it, but it's all kind of related. So you can, I never say to experiment and throw spaghetti at the wall, but you can experiment with YouTube a bit and see if that is going to speak to your audience. I mean, the holistic lifestyle is a bit, is a bit broad here. So maybe holistic lifestyle, like maybe going a little bit, like in what way the holistic lifestyle, right? Is it like, somebody Leah has nervous system and she's doing that through doodling, it has to be like a mechanism that we have to believe that this is something that is going to help us. Somebody has, for example, the diet, right? So like Lisa's video, for example, she is fitness coach. So fitness over 40 fitness. Okay. So that's an umbrella over 40 fitness, right? Very broad again. But guess what video went popular? The video cannot be over 40 fitness. The video was lose belly fat in menopause. The issue within this. So your nervous system can be, some of the videos can be about that. Other videos can be about that, right? Try different angles, but it's all going to be, it's all going to be related. Just It's not that straightforward, and it's not in one sitting. Okay. Yeah, it's a piece. It's a piece of this. So your channel is not gonna be that, or it may be that. Just sit with it a bit longer, and maybe the whole conversation that we are having, talk about it with ChatGPT as well. Okay. Just say it out loud. Just make it become a sounding board, and a lot can be revealed that way, right? It's like I had a hard time with like YouTube growth, YouTube this, YouTube over 40. My strong contestant was YouTube over 40. I'll give you an example here. So my whole thing was like, I want more people to, be creators, putting themselves out there over 40. I love like working. I want to make sure that this audience is over 40. So I'm just going to have the hashtag, and it's going to be YouTube over 40. It's not as attractive. So, but I've been putting myself out there, and I realized, it's not as juicy. It's not as sexy to stop people's scroll. So like it is, people want to make money. So it became, instead of YouTube over 40, YouTube income, and then Vault for the mystery. Like we want to make money with YouTube. So that's how I want to stop the scroll. That's how I, designed it to stop the scroll of cold traffic. Because people who know me, right, from me from different memberships and know my style, like I could just call it YouTube. But to stop the scroll of cold traffic, we need something juicy. You're gonna get income with YouTube beyond YouTube monetization. You're gonna get this. What are you going to get? Oh, okay. The transformation is there. YouTube income. Okay. It's not, I mean, who knows YouTube success, but like, who knows YouTube over 40? Maybe some people will be like, okay, finally a space for us. I'm tired of these 20-year-olds, So it's an evolution. Absolutely. It's an evolution. And everybody, don't get discouraged by this evolution of clarity, because you're still working on it. Right now, like I'm just going to open it up right now. Okay, let's do it. One of my products that is in the vault, YouTube Prompt Playbook. It's great for you guys because you see my process from the video idea to actual publishing. There are prompts. There's a whole like step-by-step eight things. I even recorded a video. I think it's a very, very strong product. I'm so excited. It cannot be called YouTube Prompt Playbook. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna stop the traffic with this name. It's like, what am I actually getting? So I'm thinking, and it's gonna be a back and forth again. You see, with clarity, I released this product, and I am tweaking now because I know this is not gonna stop the scroll of cold people. I could put it in the vault, yeah. A lot of you lovely members found it helpful, but I can't sell it to cold traffic, a digital product called YouTube Prompt Playbook. I don't think so. I actually started running ads to it, and it's like, no. So the name has to have a transformation, the workflow maybe, or something like. And what I'm going to do, so this is what I do for clarity. I'm going to have a conversation with ChatGPT and really I'm going to go for a walk and say everything what's in there, everything, how it helps people. I mean, I have a client testimonial who has a Silicon Valley job, I don't call it 9 to 5. It's probably like 9 to 7. And he's like, Anna, I was able to squeeze YouTube thanks to you, thanks to your coaching, and thanks to your workflow. This is incredible. So he follows it step by step, and he's able to be a YouTuber, have a YouTube channel with his very demanding 9 to 5. So this is not YouTube Prompt Playbook. This is way bigger than that. This is also camera confidence. And yeah, so I need to have, a lot of different conversations to nail the messaging angle and to nail the title much better. Okay? So don't get discouraged. It's a process. Yes. Don't get discouraged. It's a process. So I may name it I don't know. I don't want to like think about it now, because it's like the back and forth thing. It's like coming up with titles, coming up with these names. It's but see what I did here. I released it. I put it in the vault. I even started running ads to it. And now I'm like, it doesn't sit right. It's something is off. Now, so I needed some time for it to click. We're in the business of tweaking, guys. We're in the business of tweaking. If you don't like tweaking, I don't think the online business is for you, because it's constant tweaking. If you're thinking that you're going to hit the bullseye right away, you're up for a disappointment. I wish you that, but that's like, you should play the lottery as well. So not many people hit the bullseye. There's a lot of tweaking that goes behind the scenes, but unfortunately, not many people show us the behind the scenes, the sweat. Not many people show that, like, this hasn't been working. I needed to tweak. Okay. If there are no questions from you lovelies who've been here live, I'll just see you next week. Take a screenshot of this to kind of give you this reminder of treating YouTube as the discovery hub, the stage of a discovery, and think that this discovery has to lead to conversion ecosystem. Okay. Ah, beautiful, Tanya. Yes, I love when it is. It's the same. You're the same. I need to have like a switch. I used to call it like a switch, but I like that it landed. Right? Yeah, I was like, I need a switch. I need a word that's gonna like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good to see you, lovelies. And see you all next week. Bye.